What's up with you? Alright, I'm gonna let people get into the chat room before I start this video. Hope y'all doing okay on this Saturday night. But I'm gonna drop this video real quick. Hope y'all doing okay on this lovely Saturday night. It's crazy right now, man. It's nuts. It is nuts right now. I'm heading back into the city because out here it's pretty dead, so I'm on my way back to the city. But you gotta understand something in life, man, about women. Women cost money no matter how you slice it, no matter how you pull it, no matter how you push it, no matter how you try to fucking dice and fucking switch it around, it costs money. Women cost money. These hoes cost money. And when you think about it, you done spent thousands of dollars chasing these hoes, man. Best believe that. Like if you're over 30 and you're alive right now, best believe you done spent well over probably $10,000 chasing hoes throughout time. So don't get it twisted. It don't matter what she look like. She could look like something from the Blue Lagoon. The more pretty she is, the more she costs. That's just the way it is, man. The more pretty this hoe is, the more you're gonna come out of the pocket. A lot of guys don't understand that shit. When you go chase women, you're gonna get a whole lot of money. I mean, you're gonna spend a whole lot of money. I mean, getting online, looking for hoes, that's time right there. You know what I mean? Looking online for a hoe to fuck. You gotta put the time in. You know? And if you are a $60,000 nair, unless you look like fucking Fabio or Denzel Washington in his prime, or George Clooney or some shit like that, you're not gonna get the top. That's just the way it is, man. I break it down for you. A lot of hoes that are 9s and 10s, they get the top guys who make the top money. You never see a 9 and 10 with a guy with an average guy, unless he's white. That's the only time you would see a 9 or a 10 with an average guy. Other than that, if you average black, you're not gonna get the cream of the crop women. That's just on the real. That's on the real, man. A lot of the guys are delusional, man. You're chasing women and you think you're gonna go get the finest woman up in there. You think you're gonna go get the fucking Playboy model that's dancing on the fucking table and shit, or you think you're gonna get the woman that's dancing on the pole. You're delusional if you're under 6 feet tall in an average black man. You're delusional. The other day, I think I went out. I think it was for my birthday, and I saw this little short black dude in there. He wasn't getting no action. He was walking around like he was lost. He was short. He was like about 5'7", 5'6", something like that. I like, dude, you're not gonna get any action up in this bar. I'm chilling there with my sister and shit, and her fucking boyfriend, right? You know what I mean? I'm chilling and shit on my birthday. I look around, I see this little short black dude walking around in there like he lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this motherfucker ain't gonna get no pussy, man. He's short. I'm telling you. The odds are stacked against you. I mean, just for being up on 6 feet tall. But for you to be like 5'6", 5'7", up in that motherfucker, man, you ain't gonna get no pussy. The whole entire night, he didn't get no numbers, no pussy, nothing. Waste of fucking time. We go to bars to pick up on bitches, man. That's the only reason why we go to bars. Sometimes we hang out with friends and stuff like that, but in the process, you want to pick up a hoe or two. But bars are meant for hooking up, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a short guy, under 6 feet tall, man, you ain't gonna get nothing up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Cisco from fucking Drew Hill. This motherfucker would have never got no motherfucking pussy if he wasn't part of Drew Hill. He was like, Drew Hill, Cisco is like 5'5", man. That nigga is short. He's short. Cisco is short. He had to get famous. But he got the bitch that he want, though. I mean, like, he hooked up with some model, right? That's your prize, man. You know what I mean? But that bitch costs money. These hoes cost money, man. The bitch that Cisco fucking got, and he stayed with her for like years and shit. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember Drew Hill, but Drew Hill was this R&B group back in the day. And the last song that Cisco came out with was the Thong song, okay? He talked about women all the time because he wasn't getting no pussy when he was coming up, man. The nigga was short. You know what I mean? And the pussy costs too much, man. I tell a motherfucker right now, if you average, go out to the bar right now and see if you get any pussy without money. You know what I mean? Go right now to the bar if you're an average guy. Now, if you look like a 10 as a guy, a black guy, you're going to get some play. You're going to get some pussy, man. But for dudes that are under 6 feet tall, boys and the pretty boys get the pussy for free. You know what I mean? But the good guy gonna have to pay, and it's gonna cost you, man. This pussy out here gonna cost you if you under 6 feet tall and you average as a black man. That's why I say get bread up, man. Ain't no mean to be living fucking, you know, be living with a dry dick. Just like my homeboy Dark Musician has said, man. You know, that dry dick syndrome, man. Your whole entire life gonna be like that if you don't get your bread. I'm telling you, time is passing by quick. But what I'm saying is that pussy costs money, no matter how you slice it. You can go to like malls and shit. You know, anytime you hook up with a chick, you're going to be spending some money. I don't care if she's a big old fat whale. You're going to spend some money with that bitch, man. It might be McDonald's or Subway. You know what I'm saying? Because the fat whales are cheap, man. So they should be cheap. A lot of these fat whales, they think they dimes too. But they got big old fat stomachs and fat calves, fat motherfucking thighs and shit, big old fat mammoth. You know what I'm saying? They think they dive. They think they deserve something better than what they deserve. Nah, bitch, you're gonna be single for the rest of your life, and that's why you keep going to the bar by yourself. You by yourself. Where your boyfriend at? You can't keep a boyfriend. Because motherfuckers is too busy fucking and chucking your ass. You know? You just gotta fucking make sure you know that the pussy costs money. It ain't free. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you fuck with it, it's not gonna be free. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers gotta earn that goddamn shit. Especially under 6 feet tall. And I'ma keep on telling you guys, if you're under 6 feet tall, you're gonna have problems. And especially in today's society. Now the thing is, if you was under 6 feet tall before social media was invented, then you would have a shot, because sometimes women got desperate back in the day and they didn't have nowhere to run. They had to go with the guy that was 5'7". You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, back in 2005, it probably I mean like height always mattered to like women and shit like that. But back in the day, back in 2005, there was no social media, man. So if a dude that was like 5'8", 5'9" stepped to them, and there was nobody else that was stepping to him that night, then she'll go home with that guy on that night. But since now social media has gotten a lot more advanced, women have options at their fingertips now. They don't have to go with the guy that's 5'9" now. They can look for a guy that's taller. That's why a lot of you guys are not getting laid. I know half of my pussy got cut in half. You know what I'm saying? My pussy got cut in half after social media was born. I can say born. You know what I mean? Because it is like a fucking baby or fucking monster, man. A baby monster. That's what it is. Social media, man. So now I noticed that there's less women coming my way because of social media. And there are people there that will trick harder than you. There are dudes out there that will simp harder than you just to get the pussy, man. They got dudes out there that'll like more pictures than you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now, man. You know, and the price of pussy has went through the fucking roof. Right now, it is expensive to walk around with a 7. It used to be never that expensive. Now, if you want a 7 as a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay, man, big bucks for a 7 nowadays. Are you kidding me? Especially if you under 40 years old and under 6 feet tall, or you over 40. I mean, you know, what the hell's that fucking noise? Okay, it's that car. I thought that was my car. So, I'm just being real. You know, don't get upset that I pass this message to you. I'm just being a real guy, being in the real world, how things really work. You know what I mean? So, a lot of you guys sometimes living in fantasy worlds, man, and I gotta wake you guys up. Sometimes some dudes think that they're good looking, more good looking than they really are. And they think like they deserve a fucking 10 or a 9 or a 10. These girls will see you as invisible man until you get some money. And until you get some money, you're going to be paying for it, man. You're going to be paying for them 10s to be around you, dog. You think Mayweather, you think them 10s around him You motherfucker. Watch out. You think them tens would be around Mayweather if he didn't have that money? Hell no. This nigga's short. He like 5'7", 5'6". You know what I mean? But he's paying for that pussy to be around him, dude. That's the reality. If he stopped paying for that pussy, you know them bitches will get up and leave. But he can't attract them without that money. He needs that money to have them too, just to get some pussy, because a lot of these dime pieces, man, they ain't gonna fuck with you if you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fucking like, you know. Sorry about that. I gotta go. You guys, good day, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the notification bell button so you will never ever miss another video.